What's up, everybody? Joe White here, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about what I think is going to happen with the Wyatt Six. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail here than I did in my last video. I don't think we're going to get, tomorrow. I don't think we're going to see them. The fact that they're screwing around with Adam Pearce and not with Nick Aldis tells me that this is going to be a Raw only thing. They're going to be on the Raw brand. Um, Which, okay, I mean, whatever. They have history with Adam Pearce. He was Mr. McFeely in the Funhouse. The Postman, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman. Anyway, um, I wanted to talk a little bit about how Bo Dallas is going to be perceived going forward. I think at this point, because if you've watched the documentary, you've seen that he's not really portrayed as Bo Dallas in that documentary. He's portrayed as Taylor Rotunda. And at first, I had a lot of problems with people calling him Taylor. Um, I listened, may she rest in peace, but went back and listened to a lot of Jody Gilly's stuff, and she would refer to him as Taylor and would refer to Bray as Wyndham. And in my mind, this is an old school thing, way of thinking. But in my mind, you don't, I would never call Seth Rollins, go walk up to him and go, "Hey, Colby Lopez, what's up?" No. "Hey, Seth, how you doing? Can I get your autograph?" Because you don't know these people. You've may met them, you may pay to go see them at conventions, but you don't know them. You're not in their lives. Well, the Bray Wyatt documentary kind of peeled back that curtain and kind of let us into this man's life now. And if you go back to this past Monday, people were not saying, "Hey, Bo, good to see you. Bo, leave." No, they were. Go back and watch right before he blew the lantern out. People are like, "Let's go, Taylor! Yeah, Taylor!" Which is, in a way, it's gonna. I mean, it how do I describe it? It's very. It gets you in the feels a little bit because this guy is going. I think, and that's what I think this whole character, they've established this, especially with that last QR code we got on the Friday before Clash the Castle, where everything was. They even said, "How did it make you feel when your brother died?" And a lot of people are criticizing them because, oh, you know, you're going to be using his death Bray Wyatt's death as a way to make money. Well, you know what? If it's his family doing it and his family is approving it, um, I don't have a problem with it. Bray would probably want it this way, but I think the Bo Dallas name needs to die. I don't think they should be calling this guy Bo Dallas when he has that Uncle Howdy mask off, and I think that's what they're going for here. They're either going to go two ways with this. One, the Fireflies Funhouse characters are possessing these people and causing split personalities, or two, these people are already a little bit crazy to begin with, so they're adopting the personas. They're getting a little wackadoo out there, you know. So I'm hoping for the latter because I really don't think that we need a spirit of Ramblin' Rabbit um, inhabiting Eric Rowan. That's a little bit too cheesy for me. But the cult aspect of everything now, this is Bray Wyatt, the cult of Bray Wyatt, his new family, the Wyatt Six. There's a reason why it's spelled Sick. These are sick people, mentally sick. They're going to go into the mental health aspect of it all, I hope. Maybe they even do a damn deal where you create a Wyatt Six t-shirt with a mental health awareness month thing tie-in. Who knows? This storyline could do a lot of good for a lot of people. Because I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of people out there still hurting over Bray's death. It might have triggered those feelings all over again to see that this happening. And I think they need to jump full on head over heels into it. Um, they need to. I do think still that we need to see Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan, um, Dexter Loomis. Keep them as those characters, especially Nikki. Nikki is so damn good. But keep them as those guys as characters and tell a little bit of a backstory of, hey, Joe Gacy, prime example. I lost my family. I lost my dyad. I lost my, we were four roots, one tree, and now they took and ripped the tree up from the ground. They took the stump and the roots with it, and I was lost. But Taylor found me. Uncle Howdy found me, and has given me a new family, a new tree. Dexter Loomis could just do the blank stare deal, and you could have somebody speak for him. You know, I don't know what they do with Dexter, honestly. Uh, with Dexter, it's kind of crazy because all he did was blankly stare. But maybe we could get a little bit of therapy sessions with Dexter or something. Um, Eric Rowan, I lost my brother too. Bray Wyatt was like a brother to me. I'm still grieving. And then Nikki Cross, nobody wanted to do, the last time we really saw Nikki Cross, she was chasing Candice LeRae around the buildings and blankly staring. The last match that Nikki Cross had was a battle royal, I want to say back in November. And she stood there in the middle of the ring with a blank stare on her face until she was eliminated. So, and part of the thing was she had lost Alexa and then tried the superhero gimmick, and that didn't work out too good for her. So then she went back to Crazy Nikki, and she was following Candice LeRae around the arenas, and there is a promo out there that she tells Candice, confronts her and goes, look, why are you following me? Why are you haunting me? Why are you stalking me? And Candice tries to run away from her, and she goes, no, you're going to tell me why you're doing this. And Nikki whispers into her ear, because I'm all alone. All my friends are gone. Well, now she has a new family. And she's, has purpose and meaning again. She's no longer alone. So there is backstory for all these characters, why they would go and join this cult-like atmosphere. But I think that we don't need to have Bo Dallas in there. Taylor Rotunda needs to be in there. This needs to be Taylor Rotunda wrestling under his name, wrestling under the Uncle Howdy name, perhaps. It's classic Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And I'm all for it. A lot of people are going, it doesn't fit into this. I heard Dave Scher, and I have a lot of respect for the people over at PW Insider, but Dave Scher said, it doesn't fit when you have such a good wrestling show where there's a lot of talent and a lot of real life storylines, and then you get the cult rolling around killing people. Well, let me ask you this, guys. Dave Scher and Mike Johnson and that whole crew over there, they love the original ECW. They were there in the crowds. They actually worked for the promotion. They did the website and stuff like that. Did it really take all the excitement out of a promotion when you saw Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit and Rey Mysterio, Perry Saturn, and all these guys having really good wrestling matches, and then Raven comes out and crucifies the Sandman? Same concept. You cheered for everything then. You liked everything then. It didn't take you out of your element then. Why is it taking you out of your element now? I think we need to take a wait and see approach to all this. And I think we'll they took over Adam Pearce's Twitter. And I think that we'll see where it goes. They definitely need a follow up to this on Monday. I think that we'll get vignettes all the way up until Money in the Bank explaining a little bit more backstory, you know? You've debuted him. Now the time for spooky puzzles and QR codes is over with. We want to hear why these people are the way they are. And that's where the proof will be in the pudding, as they say. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get off here. I'm rolling through Nebraska on my way to Colorado, Loveland, Colorado today. But anyway, folks, if you see a big rig on the road, give us lots of room. Do not tailgate us. Let us over if we need to get over. Go the speed limit. If we can't see our mirrors, we can't see you. And we'll see you down the road.